Howdy folks, Brad Scott from Canadian Cowboy Outdoors here. Hey, first of all, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining me on my channel today. I really appreciate your support. Listen, through science, biology, experience, and technology, we're going to make you a better angler. Folks, in this video, we're talking about spinner bait storage. That's right. Again? That's right again. There's a reason why there are so many videos on YouTube and all around the world about storing your spinner baits, folks, because it has been a challenge throughout the ages to find storage for all those spinner baits. Folks, I used to use the clamshell type box just like this. Have you ever used these ones here? This is a spinner bait tackle box. Stores about 60 spinner baits, keeps them separated, hangs them to dry. It's actually kind of a neat system until you got more than 60. Then you got to double your boxes and you're doubling your storage space. And folks, have you ever had this happen? Yeah, so have I. And you don't want to do that with a box full of spinnerbait. So we're going to get rid of that. Folks, here is phase 2 of spinnerbait storage. That's right. You might have seen a recent video. Jacob Wheeler did a little tutorial on how he stores his spinnerbaits. He takes a tackle tray just like this. He likes to put his spinnerbaits into separate Ziploc bags. Folks, I don't mind this system one bit. It keeps the baits separate. It keeps them from getting tangled. You can separate the wet ones from the dry ones, of course. They won't rust each other out. One thing I found, I've used this for a couple of years in a row now, is that once I start getting 30 or 40 or 50 baits into a tackle tray like this, it's hard for me to find the baits that I need when I need them. That's right. Quite often, folks, when we're out fishing, we keep fishing with the wrong lure. We keep casting that spinner bait, no matter what, if it's catching fish or not, when we should be changing that. And the only thing that's stopping us usually is accessibility. And I find with these, once I get them stacked up in here 30 or 40 deep, I forget about them. I forget where they are. I don't seem to want to take the time to file through each and every bit as I'm going through and trying to look for the color that I need. So I had to come up with a better solution. Folks, I went to a store called Value Village. It's kind of like a thrift store in my area. And guess what I found? You might recognize this. That's right. This is a Case Logic CD case. Holds 200 CDs, but it holds 150 spinner baits. Let's see this thing in action. All right, folks, let's open it up. First thing, the best thing about it, it's got room. It's got room inside to put my glue, so I can glue my soft plastics onto my spinner bait. I also keep a bunch of my trailers hanging out right here, right at the edge. But look at this storage, look at this organization, folks. We're able to take these baits and put them in individual pockets, keep them separate, keep all the colors together, and it's such an easy system to file and find the baits that you need when you need them. It makes life a lot easier. I've even taken a few of my trailers, I put them in Ziploc bags, stuffed them in the pockets, folks. Listen, you can also take your spinner baits and do the same thing. Put them in a Ziploc, stuff them in the pocket. It's also going to help keep them separate. But look at, folks, there's no easier way to organize your baits, either by size, by blade style, or by color, and keep them organized, separated, and right quick at hand. Folks, take it from me. I've been fishing spinner baits for over 40 years, and I'm never going to stop. I'm also never going to stop buying them. So when I need 150 spinner baits, take with me, I can take them all in one bag. Just like this, folks. This system here, easy, compact, secure. Hey, folks, hopefully we learned something today that helps you catch more and bigger fish, and we'll see you on the water.